everyone, how's it going today? Wanted to talk briefly about my new supplement, Aggressive Strength Testosterone Booster. This is a great product that I put out about a month and a half ago, and the biggest problem I've had with this is keeping it in stock. People are buying it like crazy. The average person is buying about 2 bottles, so it's going really fast. This is a great product. It has 3 ingredients in it that work really well to boost your natural testosterone production. So unlike hormone replacement, TRT, or even taking things such as DHEA creams or any kind of hormone, it won't shut down your natural production. Instead, it actually enhances your natural production. The way it works is, with the 3 ingredients, we've got bulbine nettolensis, Mucuna Prunings, and stinging nettle roots. The bulbine works by converting cholesterol into testosterone. Cholesterol is the building block for all sex hormones. Isn't that right, Grover? So if you don't have enough cholesterol, then you don't have the building blocks for sex hormone production. So taking things like good saturated fats such as coconut oil, other fats such as olive oil, nuts and seeds, these are all good fats to make sure you fuel the sex hormone chain. And also that you have the building blocks so that bulbine can really concentrate the cholesterol in your testicles and then enhance that testosterone production. It also works by helping the brain signal luteinizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone. These are messenger hormones that the brain uses to send to the testicles to produce more testosterone. So one thing you'll notice is that you may find that your balls get a little bit bigger taking this. So maybe literally and metaphorically that'll happen, but then literally that definitely happens, and that's a sign that your natural testosterone production is going way up. Okay, the next ingredient is Mucuna Prunings. This is an Ayurvedic herb that's been used in Indian medicine for a long time. It's very good for blood sugar regulation. It's good for brain health optimization. Gives your brain a nice boost of dopamine, which is a neurotransmitter that's our natural amphetamine. So instead of needing a cup of coffee to get going in the morning, if you have natural dopamine levels that are optimal, you're gonna get up out of bed, ready to go, ready to crush it. So dopamine is also very important for natural growth hormone production. So it helps with IGF-1, the most aggressive metabolite of growth hormone, the most active metabolite. And it also helps the brain become healthier, so that it also in turn helps with natural testosterone production. Everything starts with the brain. So if the brain is unhealthy, if you have a neurotransmitter imbalance, that's going to impede your natural sex hormone production. Mucuna also, like bulbine, increases the luteinizing hormone. So it's that messenger hormone that signals more natural testosterone production. Okay, finally, the third herb in here for the trifecta is stinging nettle root. Stinging nettle root doesn't increase total testosterone. It doesn't increase production of testosterone. What it does is free up testosterone. You see, we have total testosterone and then we have free or bioavailable testosterone. Testosterone is kind of like having, let's say you have $1 million in stock options, but you can only actualize $10,000. Well, that's really what you have, because if you can't actualize it, then it's not really yours. For those of you that went through the internet world like me, a lot of people were millionaires on paper, and then these companies went under, and that's it. Guess what? Stock options are worthless. There goes your $1 million. So it's kind of depressing, but it's a good way to get the point across of what I'm talking about here. So what stinging nettle root does is it unbinds testosterone from sex hormone binding globulin. This basically deactivates your testosterone and makes it unavailable. So what we want to do is free up as much of your testosterone as possible. You could have great total testosterone. You could have 800 on a blood test, which is very high. But if your free testosterone is very low, then you're not really getting the benefit of your total reservoir. So yes, total testosterone production is important, because the more you're producing, the more you can actually have potential access to. But if you are not getting the freed up testosterone, then you're not getting the full benefit. So stinging nettle root helps unbind the testosterone and make it more available for you. It's also very good for the prostate. It lowers inflammation, has a lot of good health benefits. So basically the 3 work to, 1, help your brain signal the testicles to produce more testosterone, improve growth hormone production, improve brain health via the mucuna to help with dopamine, so that you get the brain health that helps with the testosterone production, and then finally you get more freed up testosterone via the stinging nettle root. So the 3 work really well together. Now in terms of dosing with this, One bottle will last most people anywhere from 30 to 45 days. If you're about my weight, 200 pounds or so, you'll take 3 caps a day. Now the best way to do it is 1 cap 3 times per day rather than all 3 at once, because the mucuna is pretty stimulating and you don't want to triple the dose. In other words, take all 3 at one time will be too much. So if your dopamine levels go up way too much, it can cause a little bit of anxiety and just a little bit of, not jitterness like when you take estrogen, but you'll have a hard time relaxing. Okay, so take 1 cap in the morning with or without food, 1 cap at lunch, and then 1 cap in the evening. On days you work out, time one of those dosages about an hour before you work out, because the mucuna, which you'll feel on the first dose, so when you get the energy on the first dose, that's really the mucuna you're feeling. And then if you take that about an hour before you work out, brain is going to be perked up, you're going to be focused, you're going to have a great workout. That's what people notice in the first week is more focus, more energy, better workouts. Around week 2 or so, you notice a big increase in sex drive, a huge increase for a lot of people. For those of you that are in your 50s or higher or just have really low testosterone production, give it 4 or 5 weeks. You may not get the benefits in the first week or 2. Stay with it. You should definitely start feeling the benefits around week 4 or 5. If you don't, shoot me an email and we'll figure out what's going on. Okay, now if you weigh, let's say about 180 pounds or less, you're only going to take 2 caps per day. Once in the morning, once in the afternoon is fine. So 1 bottle will last about 45 days. And then if you weigh, let's say over 240 pounds, you're a big guy, you're going to take about 4 caps per day. More is not better with this. So if you don't feel it on 3 caps, don't go to 4. Stick it out with 3 for several weeks. Shoot me an email before you think about lowering or raising the dosage. We'll help you dial it in. One thing with this supplement, one thing that makes this supplement different than anything else out there, 1, it actually works. It's a good product. But 2, when you buy this product, you're buying it from me directly. So if you have any questions, I'm the guy who answers it. I don't pass it off to some customer service staff that doesn't know a jack about the product. I'm not going to put you on some phone line where you're waiting around for 30 minutes to ask a question. No, you shoot me an email. I'll get back to you within 24 hours and answer your questions. So I can't think of too many supplement companies where you actually have direct line to the guy who manufactured the product, the guy who researched it, all the ingredients, put it together, and is going to be available to deal with any questions you may have. It's a great product if you don't notice results in 30 days, which I highly doubt. Okay, you're definitely going to notice it if you do all the things right. But let's say you don't notice it or you're just not happy with the benefits. You're like, you know what, I don't really feel like this is doing that much for me. No problem. There's always going to be non-responders. So I have a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like it, just shoot me an email. Just tell me you weren't happy with it, and I will arrange for a refund for you. Again, no customer service department where you have to put on hold for 30 minutes, answer 30 questions about it. I don't make the refund process difficult. I don't want you to feel like you're being scammed in any way. You buy the product, you're putting your trust in me. I don't take that lightly. If you're not happy, I'm not going to ask you for a big explanation. I'm just going to give you a refund and say thanks for giving it a shot. So for more information on Aggressive Strength Testosterone Booster, go to my website, MikeMahler.com. That's MikeMahler. You'll see ads for the testosterone booster pretty much on every page of my website, so there's no way you can miss it. Okay, take a look out for Grover. He may be on there. So he may be answering your questions when I'm too busy. So I take that back. If I'm not available, Grover will help you out. And he's an expert in this product. He's a big fan of it. So if you have any questions, again, go to my website, check it out. Everything you need to know about the product is there. All the research you need to do, different studies. I have a frequently asked questions area as well. So do spend some time doing some research on the info page on my website. And then if you still have questions, feel free to shoot me an email and we'll help you out. I do ship this worldwide. You're not going to find this in GNCbodybuilding.com or any other website. And the reason is that if you buy from me directly, I want to have direct access to the customer. If you buy from me directly, I don't have to jack up the prices to take into account wholesale discounts with distributors. If I start going through a bunch of distributors, now I have to mark the price up accordingly to make sure that I'm making adequate profit with each one. Now, if I sell directly to you, the customer, I don't have to mark it up as much. So what I'm selling it for is not anywhere close to what anyone else would sell it for if they were going through distributors. They would probably mark it up 10 times the cost, and I didn't mark it up anywhere near that. So you're going to be really happy with this product. You're going to be really happy with the experience you have. Customer service at my website is excellent. You'll get the product in a timely manner. So don't bother wasting your time looking for it anywhere on the web. The only person who sells it is me, because I want you to get it from me at the best price, and I want you to have direct access to me if you have any questions about the product. Okay, again, MikeMahler.com. Aggressive Strength Testosterone Booster. Go ahead and check it out today and let me know what you think. Thank you.